Welcome, fellow knights, it's Pixelated-Apollo, thanks for stopping by, and today we are playing Medieval Kingdoms Total War 1212 AD. The Duchy of Burgundy is under attack by the Kingdom of England, and England is dragging their Polish ally into this conflict. Burgundy was not well prepared for this massive invasion, so they have fallen back to an ancient Roman monument because of the strategic terrain. They have also set up some minor fortifications, but hope is bleak. Most of the soldiers know that they will die this day, but it will be for their country, their homeland, and they will not go out without a fight. Welcome, guys, to another glorious battle. So happy you can join me this day. So yeah, this is a really cool map. This is actually a modded map, so you can download it in the Steam Workshop. It's called King of the Hill 2.0. It's actually pretty awesome. It's a little buggy with like pathfinding. Like, unfortunately, you can't walk past these stakes, so you have to go around them. The walls here kind of break down if you walk past them, so that's a pretty crappy defense here by Burgundy, like wind blowing down these wooden walls. So it's pretty cool. I do like the Roman monument over here. It's actually in pretty good shape for an ancient monument. But yeah, this is a really cool scenario. The balance of power, not exactly in my favor, but you know, that's war. Sometimes you're outnumbered and you just got to do whatever you can to fight and hopefully win the war. So I am taking on Alex the Rambler. His army is over here. He's the Kingdom of England, the very powerful Kingdom of England with their very strong longbows, the deadly longbows. And over here we have Warrior of Sparta. He is leading Lesser Poland, so he's bringing the good old Polish into this fight. So yeah, we're pretty much outnumbered, and it's going to be one hell of a bloodbath, just, you know, fighting desperately to hold this hill. Let's go ahead and check out the army comps just ever so briefly. This is where Warrior of Sparta, he accidentally fires his catapult into my men. I lost like 30 guys. Look at this. Just slaughtering my troops. The reason he's firing for so long is because we are fast forwarding through this, because unfortunately we can't deploy during the deployment phase, because the replay will not work. So we have to deploy after we start the battle. So whenever you guys play this mod, be sure to not move your, if you want to see the replay, if you don't care about the replay, then do whatever you want. But if you want to see the replay or send me the replay, don't move your troops. Just start the battle right away, then deploy, and that will fix the little replay glitch where it just crashes. Alright, but anyways, let's check out the armies here. We will start with my army, the Duchy of Burgundy. I've got some handgunners. They're going to be very important in breaking troops. I've got 2 units of crossbow sergeants. I've got 2 Pavie spearmen over here. These guys are really good at holding the line. I've got some halberdiers, another great unit holding the line, and they look amazing. That heavy armor there, that plated armor. Let's see, what else do I have here? I've got about 4 units of foot men-at-arms. This is like my best melee infantry. I've got 2 units of catapults. They're also going to be very important in this fight. I'm bringing 2 units of peasant archers. Now, unfortunately for Burgundy, they only have peasant archers for like a composite bow. So that's all I could really bring to this this fight. My general is right here. He is the Duke of Burgundy. I've got some knightly retinue for some cav, and I also have about 4 units of sergeants. So that's my sergeants right there. They're pretty excited to die this day. Don't worry, men. Our defense will be remembered for eternity. What happens here will echo through eternity. Anyways, let's check out England now. So England is bringing like 6 units of bowmen, which is kind of crazy. He's got the retinue longbows, and I think he has some yeoman archers as well. And for his infantry, he has some sergeants. He's got more sergeants, but these guys are high period. And let's see, well, what else do we have here? Oh, foot men-at-arms. This is like his best melee infantry right here. So heavily armored, so ready for a good fight. And I think that's pretty much it for his infantry. Yeah, just a lot of foot men-at-arms. Jeez, he brought a ton more sergeants over here. And I think he also brought some cav. He has some spearmen, some arm. Actually, these are just armed peasants, but they are considered spearmen, medium spear infantry. Here is his general. Very nice. Oh, very nice outfit right there. And yeah, that's pretty much his army. Let's go ahead and check out Poland. So Warrior Sparta leading Poland. He's got some Pavis spearmen. Very large Pavis shields. Very good for, you know, holding the line. And then he's got some heavy axemen, which are really good at breaking shields. And this is honestly the only Polish infantry that you can bring as like a melee. I'm pretty sure. I don't think they have any swordsmen, which makes them a little bit weak, I guess. Not as diverse. He's got 2 more units of Pavi spears. He's also bringing a decent number of cav. He's got some mounted crossbow sergeants. So they look pretty professional. And then he has the Great Banner of Krakow, or however you pronounce it, and the Polish king. I did look up how to pronounce Krakow, or I think it's Crow. I don't know. I'll look it up again later next time. And then we've got some archer sergeants in the back. So I think he's got like 4 units of archer sergeants and 1 unit of some handgunners, which is going to be very useful at taking out my defense. And here's some Polish knights. Poland definitely have a very good cav roster. They also have some catapults in the mix, which is really going to be pretty tough for me because they just do absolute destruction. So what we're going to do now, guys, is just fast forward and start this once the battle begins. And here we go, the first volley of the battle. This is from the Kingdom of England. He's firing from this very nice protected position. He's got a lot of trees over here. He's got his men-at-arms, his cav also protecting his artillery, just in case, you know, if I try to charge out and take out his artillery pieces. But yeah, this is the start of the fight, and it's going to start with a pretty gruesome artillery volley or shots here. Bombardment, I guess you could say. I'm gonna go ahead and fire back at his main army. I'm trying to take out as many archers and infantry as possible. There we go. Let's go ahead and cinematic view here. Oh, and I'm also firing over on the other side of the Polish side. I did get a pretty good hit right there. The men are burning. Burn them. Take out as many as we can. This is like the Alamo, medieval Alamo right here. More troops charging forward. Let's see if I can put down another volley. Come on. Put down another volley. There goes another volley over on the English side. Oh, here we go, guys. It's going straight for his men. Oh, yes. We did kill like 2 guys there. Take cover. Polish. We must get there quickly. So, yeah, they are just charging forward. He's trying to be as aggressive as he possibly can to try to cancel out my artillery fire. He is also getting some good hits. There's really nowhere to hide against that artillery. It's just a big cluster in here, so I'm trying to spread out my forces as best as possible. I don't really want to leave this defense. I thought about charging out and taking on his men. Oh, good hit here. Really good hit. But if I charge out, I kind of lose the advantage of my strategic like choke points and stuff. So Poland being very, very aggressive here. Look, he's got his axemen. They are so ready to break through these wooden walls and chop down some of my forces. So this is actually, he's getting me by surprise here. I didn't expect him to be so aggressive. My archers up here are firing as well. Fire! Fire! Put down as many volleys as you can, quickly. I'm running over some infantry because I notice he's finally charging up this hill. So here we go. I've got my very elite men-at-arms here. Foot men-at-arms to hold this choke point. My artillery is getting a little too close, and this is a big mistake by me. And at this point, I lost my artillery because his infantry is pouring through this choke point. Let's go ahead and do some slow motion and do some cinematic shots here just so we can really absorb this battle. So we can really take in this epic fight. Oh, those Polish axemen. Yeah, look at this. They've got my my catapults caught in melee. He's also attacking the flank of my crossbows. We do have a frontal charge over here. I've got my, let's see, what is this? Oh, yes, my Pavis spearmen ready to hold. Here's this charge. Let's go ahead and do normal speed here. So let's go back. Here we go. Charge in. He's going to also charge in his Pavis spears. It's a battle of Pavis. I've got another unit kind of just waiting patiently. England also being very aggressive. This is like the only front he can attack right here. I'm going to form square formation just to make the defense a little bit stronger so I can hold a little bit better and protect my men from archer fire. There we go. Nice charge from his heavy infantry. We got some men going through the gap, but I do have some halberdiers in the mix. And this is a massive battle. Let's do some slow-mo again. Let's do that. I mean, it's just so awesome. I wish you could hear the men like yelling in slow motion, like, like, oh man, that's great. That's great. Everybody loves slow motion talk. Makes things way more entertaining. Oh, we got some wooden walls over here. They are on fire. Oh, they went down. Now the air is on fire. Ugh, that is terrifying there. Oh my god. Okay, so check this out, guys. I mean, you've got this epic hill battle. And there's just arrows flying right overhead. My men are doing a great job. We are stopping the first advance. I've got my gunners up here on this slope, and they are doing an excellent job taking out these troops. Just, you know, piercing their plated armor and just causing them to break in fear. They don't necessarily fire rapidly. They do take a little while to load up and fire again, which, you know, makes sense. These are early guns here. So this is a really good angle for these guys. And oh, now we've got more Polish forces breaking through. He's exposed my flank. The balance of power is not going up that high. You know, it's not changing. It's not going into my favor is what I meant to say. But if we head back here, I'm actually a little bit more organized in this fight. So I'm definitely holding a lot better. I was trying to get my artillery crew here to set up the artillery, but I guess they used up their ammo, so I don't have any more catapult ammo because this is just a perfect target for artillery. Come on, men. You are the brave men of Burgundy. Do not be afraid of England or their Polish slaves. Do not be afraid to die this day. Yeah, it's going to be... Oh, I'm taking out some very important Polish cav here. I cannot let him get through this flank. I must contain these flanks. That's why I'm sending over some sergeants over here. So they're gonna wait in reserve, but just in case I need to charge them forward, I will send them forward. And look at this fight. Oh my goodness. Look at all the soldiers in one area. Halberdiers are not quite in the front line, so they can kind of rest up there a little bit. I've got my crossbows firing from this slight slope. Oh, did you hear that? That's the guns over here. So let's head back over to this front. I've got some troops breaking and fleeing, but it's mostly like peasant archers. It's not really a big deal. My elite infantry is still holding very strong. Let's go back to this main fight right here. Oh, look at this epic hill battle. Look at all the dead. Look at all the dead that died standing on the wooden wall that has been crashed down. Come on, the Polish cav now trying to push through with brute force. Oh, geez, some artillery coming in here. Actually, I think that was some friendly fire. Let's get rid of the HUD. See this epic fight at this hilltop. And it's a really good target for my handgunners. I've got more infantry charging in, trying to contain this flank. So let's go ahead and turn on the HUD so you have a good idea what's going on. Yep, there we go. Some sergeants going in. Let's go ahead and slow down the camera here. I don't want to zoom around too much. There we go. Look at this fight. Such a glorious battle. And I do apologize. It is a little framey here. We've got a lot of units in one area. So Poland's just trying to break through my lines with his cav. And if we look over on the other flank, it's going very, very well. There's my gunners up there up on that hill. Looks like they're getting shot at by the Polish gunners. I wish I could zoom in a little bit more. I know I can do this, but it's a little too close here. So it's a little hard to tell who's who. So I'm gonna keep the HUD on, so you can tell like which soldiers are fighting for who. But we are causing most of the Polish infantry to break. Really, what he's down to is cav. So I do still have hope for this situation. Even though the balance of power is telling me else, or it's telling me otherwise. Yeah, it's like, Apollo, you got no hope. But I'm not gonna tell my men that. You know, they just need to keep fighting on. Oh, look at the halberdiers right in the front line here. Oh, come on, block. Yeah, pokey. Keep them back, guys. Keep them back. I might want to send in my sergeants here in reserve. Oh man, what a front line. I'm so organized over here. The other side, it's just like complete chaos. There's like no proper battle lines. But, you know, I'm holding. I wish I brought more spearmen so I could take out this cav. I mean, my swordsmen are doing an okay job, but my spears would definitely be doing a little bit better. Obviously. Man, I love that Polish cav. Look at that outfit right there with the mohawk. Oh my goodness, look at all of that Polish cav. They are just storming down the Rohirrim of not Middle Earth, of the medieval time period. God, they are just spamming through. This is so many units fighting in one area. And I'm still holding on. I still believe. This is where I decided to dismount my my cav here, because I feel like my cav was kind of useless in close quarters. So I dismounted them, and I'm also charging them. If you can see over here, this unit, let's see, where are they? Yes, that's right, the knightly retinue. They're right here, kind of standing back as reinforcements. Oh, look at this, guys. We've got an American knight. American knight, stay away from me. Oh, man, the jokes are real right here. The jokes are real. Oh, the lag is real as well. And look at, you got that Roman monument in the background. Jeez. The cluster of forces in one area. Alright, let's head back over to the other side. There's a bit of a chain route going on, but my forces are thinning. My halberdiers are down to 89 men. My spears are down to 53 men. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get these guys in square formation, because look how much better the Pavis are doing over here. They're down to 125 men. They've barely lost any troops. So whenever you're holding like a very strategic choke point, you gotta get those spearmen into square formation, because it will make them last for so long. So long. But you know, overall we're doing pretty well. And this is where I finally send in my sergeants. I'm gonna get them in there while the spears are breaking. I might as well try to push my advantage. Oh, but my center position is starting to waver. Look at this, my halberdiers are taking a beating over here. Look at all of the dead on the battlefield. Oh man, these cluster battles. I do have some dismounted knights over here who are ready to go. I'm gonna go ahead and send them down into the fight, because my halberdiers are breaking, and that is not good. I need to hold this position. I need to keep fighting. Hold against England, hold. And my men are still doing pretty well here, as long as I protect each other's flanks. If one flank gets opened up and the enemy just pour through like a floodgate, then it's gonna be game over. So I just need to continue to hold my battle lines here. Oh, we got a little battle. Oh, okay. Had a little duel there until that guy tripped. But look at this. He's pushing me back and back and back. Keep it up, men. Keep it up. We are the brave men of Burgundy. We will not break. We will die. We will die for our kingdom. Oh, look. Yep. This is where the floodgates open right here. I'm doing everything I can to try to contain this flank, but they are about to charge over to this side. And once they outflank me here, my troops begin to waver. But I'm sending in more reserves. I mean, these are very depleted reserves. But look at this, guys. Look over here. The square of the Pavi spearmen, they're still going very, very strong. They're not even wavering, and they still have 107 men in their unit. Man, this is so laggy. There's so many troops in one area. It's ridiculous. Attila was not made for this. Yes, shameful display. Massive routing here by my brave men of Burgundy. I expected them to die, not waver in battle. So my defense is going downhill very fast. The balance of power, I've got like a little sliver of hope. There is no hope, honestly. Oh, fire arrows coming in though. That was pretty awesome. That was really epic. Look at all the dead that the living soldiers are just stomping on. If I was the vampire counts, I could just spawn those guys back up. Keep fighting. Yeah, I do apologize about the frame rate. I mean, there's just so many soldiers in one area. Like the armored knights are throwing up their lances. They're like, yeah, we took this position. We took out their defense. I've got a couple troops still fighting. My Pavis spears are still fighting. Also, I've got some footmen at arms. They still believe in this battle. Not really. They don't really believe. They just... I mean, this is all they can do. They can only just keep fighting. Look at those Pavis shields. So awesome. So awesome. And I've got a handful of troops here. Actually, my archers are still fighting, which is pretty crazy because they are peasants. Usually, they are the first ones to break. Oh, man. What a bloody, bloody defense. But the armies were just too overwhelming. Yeah, so I definitely don't think this scenario was fair. But again, it's war, and sometimes you're just going to lose a battle. Like, there's nothing you can do, but you can just put up an epic defense. And I definitely think I put up that epic defense. I mean, look at all the dead soldiers right here. What a very bloody, bloody stand by my brave, brave soldiers. And that is going to be it. That is a close defeat. Let's go ahead and end the replay and check out the results. So this was a lot of fun. I want to thank my fellow Total War YouTubers in joining me in this very epic battle. The best unit that did well, or the best unit that, or the unit that got the most kills, or did the best, 253 with my foot men at arms. That's pretty good. Honestly, I was expecting better kills from my army. My artillery did really bad. You know, they just got, you know, it was the enemy artillery that just kind of sniped them out. My peasant archers did terrible. Absolutely terrible. Really needed them to deliver a little bit better, but you know, that heavy armor is just hard to penetrate. Even my crossbows, one unit got 3. What the heck? The other one got 55, which is okay if this was like a normal pitch battle, but 55 is not good. They need like 100 plus. My handgunners, honestly, I thought they would have done better because they were just shooting and constantly getting kills and causing men to break. But yeah, they didn't really get a ton of kills. And looking at the rest of my infantry, ooh, 22? How did you get 22? I had such a good position. I don't understand. Like, I guess they just were out of position. They weren't in a good spot. My Pavis spearmen here, they did okay for spears. Halberdiers, they should have done better. Halberdiers usually rack up some kills. I don't know really what happened there. And my knights here, one got 1 kill. Jeez, my general got 1 kill. Oh my god. So I could have done a lot better. I don't think I could have won this scenario. I don't think it's possible, but I definitely could have put up a little bit better of a defense. Looking at England, see his but look at the kills on the longbows. I mean, there's nothing I can do about that. I've just got to just put my shields up and hopefully the arrows miss. His infantry did pretty well for attacking. And his catapult's got a decent amount of kills. Warrior Sparta, his catapult got about 51 kills. Those catapults also did a lot of damage to my stationary army, you know, all clumped up in that fort. His archers did pretty well. Ooh, his axemen did pretty solid. Cav doing pretty well as well. And his spears doing the worst for his army. So that's going to wrap up today's battle. I hope you enjoyed this one. I'm just trying to get you guys hyped for May 5th. In case you didn't know, May 5th, this mod is going to be released to the public. And also remember, guys, if you want to download this map, you can do it at the Steam Workshop. It's called King of the Hill 2.0. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, be sure to like, leave a comment, and share. And I will see you next time in the next glorious battle.